F27. I'm getting married in 2 weeks to my fiancé, M30, and am having doubts. Clearly put, I'm getting married in 2 weeks and I lay awake and my fiancé sleeps. I'm filled with dread. We have been best friends for 8 years and started dating for the last 4, leading to his proposal. Since then we've been living together for 2 years, but as soon as that started, cracks started to show. He doesn't clean, he doesn't cook, he let himself go, and usually he isn't interested in having sex with me. I have brought up all these points previously, but usually he gets upset and mentions how hard he works to keep up our standard of living. I work too, but he is definitely the breadwinner. I don't know if my complacency has been due to this or what, but now I'm thinking of all the money spent and how our families are so excited. But I just want to bolt. I really don't know what to do. The money spent in the wedding and all the awkward convos with friends and family are way better than being unhappy with a marriage from the jump. Source. I called of my wedding and it was the best thing I ever did. You can slowly pay the money back or save it again. Money comes and goes. Days of your life do not. My 36M wife, 35F, won't accept divorce and that it's over after she had an emotional affair. Sorry, but this has become so complicated to me, it feels like and incredibly stressful. We've been married for a decade and things were going south before she had the emotional affair. When she did though, she told me she wasn't in love with me anymore and wanted a divorce. The next day I found out about the emotional affair and spent the next couple months accepting she was right and it was done. So eventually I did what I felt I needed to do and told her I was moving out and filing separation. She completely flipped on what she wanted and now for the past couple of months I've been saying it's too late and I'm done. She fights tooth and nail to get me back, but it's just not in me and nothing I say drives it home. It's all about her wanting to try and she can't understand how I wouldn't want to no matter what I say. What on earth do I do? I've moved out for 2 months, told her I'm done. I ignored her calls and when I did I got 10 calls in a row before I gave in and answered one and then the cycle started over. I'm missing the part where she has any say in this. She chose not to honor your marriage so you ended it. If answering a call restarts the cycle, stop answering the calls. File divorce and once the papars come in she'll get it. In meanwhile send her a message that you are blocking her and anything divorce-like question she can ask through your attorney. Next time don't give JN at the 11th call. Stay your ground. Follow and implement the Grey Rock in 180. Just let her know you are done communicating. Anything further needs to be through your lawyer. Block her number and have her served with divorce papers. Oh, you won't accept it, that's sad anyway, we are getting divorced. I, M23, was diagnosed with cancer and I don't know how to tell my mom. Hey everyone, pleasure to meet you all. A couple weeks ago L was given some unfortunate news that kind of sucked for me. The only person who knows RN is my girlfriend and we talked about it here and there but it's just kind of looming in my head. I kind of want to talk to my mom about it but it's been hard lately. I'm one of 5 children that she has and I always have been the resilient and calm one while growing up through so much conflict that I kind of hit a hurdle where I'm not sure how to deal with this new circumstance. IDK if I'm shocked or just so overwhelmed from full-time school, work that I just can't really wrap my head around it. I just feel bad because I haven't told my mom plus I just don't know what to say or how to bring it up. I know I'm an adult but I'm just having a hard time telling my mom that I'm just having a difficult time. More so since I'm always the one from my siblings who usually has his shit together so IDK how to tell her that I'm like this. It's somewhat hard to displow this topic overall so I apologize if it's a smidgen incoherent. Thank you for your time everyone, I appreciate it. So cancer isn't a death sentence. Yes, your mother will be worried but for yourself you need to stay positive and active. This can be hard but is necessary to fully recover. Your mom seeing this will help her. Sometimes less is more in talking to family members about it. Some people will start searching everything about the type of cancer and such. Keep it simple and if you know the treatment plan at this point tell her that. My father has had cancer multiple times and he goes into remission each time. It is scary but keep positive and I am wishing you and your family the best. After be sure to get you and your girlfriend to therapy. It is emotionally traumatic and it is important to talk about it. BF being too friendly with our new mutual girl-friend. I, 22 female, and my boyfriend, 22 male, have been together a little over 3 years now. He met his best friend's girlfriend, F21 Mets call her Sarah, a few months before we started our relationship. My boyfriend and his best friend's girlfriend weren't friends back then. In December of 2021 I started becoming friends with Sarah. My boyfriend started going to the gym with me early 2021. So in December Sarah started going to the gym with us, which was nice because we helped each other. But lately after a year of us, me and my BF, going to the gym with Sarah and becoming friend with her, they started to become very close. He calls her his best friend, which didn't bother me until I heard they talked about me and my BF, so life. My boyfriend started this conversation via Messenger. This makes me very comfortable and I told him that. He also likes buying her stuff, like if we go eat out together he also pays for her food. This became a little too much because he doesn't have much money, but whenever we eat out together or do anything together with Sarah he pays for her as well. He invites her over to our place sometimes without asking me if I'm up for it. I'm just really confused because he never talks to me about anything that bothers him, but goes straight to her and tell her intimate and detailed things about our relationship. I don't know how to feel about this. If I ask him to stop he gets defensive and tells me he has no one else to talk to. But he never talks to me. Hey, something has changed with our relationship. Can we talk about it? If you put her name into the opening of your discussion, he will get defensive. Instead, talk about how you're feeling. Sad and hurt because it seems like the two of you are communicating less. Emotional and perhaps even physical affair. What does Sarah's boyfriend say to all of this? Break up and let them have each other. Life is too short for shitty relationships. The person he should be talking about your issues to is you. Him opening up that connection with her is extremely disrespectful to you. He's treading the waters to see if she's open to his advances and it won't be long after that. Personally I would tell him that since Sarah is now the most important person in his life and he clearly doesn't care to communicate with you anymore over her that you're gonna do him a favor and take yourself out of the equation. Tell him not to come back begging when it doesn't end up the way he's wanting. Then block his ass.